Hey guys, CarsonCat999 here, and today we're doing another episode in the Dark Souls 3 walkthrough. Now sadly I already recorded this part and it didn't really fully record, so I have to redo this part, so I just made a new account and I'm pretty much at the same point I was. As you can see, I'm not embered because I had to fight that katana guy that died in the last playthrough, but except he killed me that time. So we're going to continue just where we left off at the high wall of Lothric, and we're going to make it to the Boreal Valley if it goes just like how it did last episode. So, last episode went the episode I recorded went pretty well. We did decently, so I'm not going to say too much of what happened. But, so first off, we're going to go down there. Now, there's a shortcut to the boss later over there, but first we're going to start by just going straight down here. So, we're going to be getting an Estus shard in the area, and so yeah, and so these hollow soldiers are going to be a little bit harder than the other hollows that we were fighting at the beginning of the game, and for that, it's just pretty easy. And this guy, like all these prayer guys, won't attack you no matter what you do to them, but there's some that will. See, like that guy up there, as soon as this guy rings his bell, or his lantern, this guy's going to get all mad. So he's going to come down here, and he's easy, he's just a one-shot kill, like most of the other guys. And so we have that. Up there, all there really is like there's binoculars and there's like a few other people that you can kill. So down here we have two more hollow soldiers. One's right there and one's behind those boxes. So first you want to kill this guy, or well, you can do it in really whatever order you want. But right here there's some fire bombs which are useful for some people that are infused with the abyss, which I'll show you about later. And the boss we're going to be fighting in this episode, I'm struggling with his name. I'm just going to call him Vort for now. It's probably something like Vorted or something, but it's spelled V-O-D-R-T or something like that. So now that we're out here, there's two like enemies right here that you actually have to fight pretty much. So he's gonna attack, or you can just attack him while he has his shield up, and then he'll stop. Okay, so you want to get this dragon to land up here. That's right, there's gonna be a dragon. See that guy? He's gonna burn all of your enemies, which is actually like really useful. See how he's like killing all those things? I'm gonna get all the souls from it, so hold on, he's gonna do it again here in a second. I wanna move away. So yeah, he's gonna burn all those guys up. Now that they're all burned, we're gonna go over there and fight an enemy called a Lothric Knight in a second and get a bonfire. So I'm just gonna let it breathe one more time just to make sure. Oh yeah, he's up there as well, right there. Okay. Now we gotta run quickly. And this guy dropped something. It's probably like armor or something. Oh, a crossbow. Well, I haven't seen that drop from these guys yet, and well, I'm not really gonna use crossbows since this is just a base strength build. Okay, so here's a Lothric Knight. Pretty, I don't know, more difficult than the other enemies, but not something super challenging, since you can stagger them so easily. Okay, dead. And they can drop their armor, they can drop embers, they can drop a crossbow, they can drop their sword, so, and they can drop their shield as well. So, and then there's these guys in here that aren't that difficult. They're pretty much the same thing as the hollow guys that we fought before. Run up here, and then there's a bonfire, and I think a titanite or a soul, one of the two. Okay, rest at bonfire. Okay, now we have all our Estus restored, and we're gonna be getting an Estus shard pretty soon. But I'll save that for a second, because for when we want to get the Estus shard, we want fire bombs equipped and we want homeward bones. We're not gonna be running in there and homeward boning out, but we're gonna use our fire bombs, and we're also gonna need our homeward bones. So first we want to actually grab this, because oh no, I fell. On my other one I did it perfectly fine, so I assumed it would be the same. Oh, this guy, well, he's gonna drop his throwing knife, so that's nice. Kill him. And down there, there's like, there's a place to an NPC which you can get. I'm not really gonna be into that. Oop, I fell. All the way down here where this guy is. I don't like him. Oh, this episode's not going as good as the first version did, but I'm still gonna keep it up. So, we're gonna go up here. Drink another Estus while we're at it. And I'm being pretty sloppy because I don't know, I just kind of want to get through this faster, because I don't want to have such a long video. I noticed in my first video it got kind of lengthy because it got like to 23 minutes, I think. And I don't know, I don't want to be uploading that long of videos. I kind of want to stick it under that. Like that's like the maximum. So yeah, plunging attack on that guy. Another dead dragon here. You saw one near the first place that we were. Here's a guy fused with the abyss. You want to kill him quickly. Okay, he's dead before he can transform. He would transform and it'd be really scary, but firebombs are good against him. And through here, over here, item, large soul of, I think, like a desecrated corpse or something. But, so we want to go down here, and there's an archer guy there, so we want to take him out quickly before he hits us. Okay. His friend's gonna go, but we don't actually want to go fully over there yet because we want to go in here. So right in here there's gonna be 2 enemies that we have to kill. One dude up here, and then there's gonna be one guy right here. And then we grab this Titanite shard, and then we're gonna move on over here, and we're gonna destroy this thing, but make sure you keep swinging. There's an enemy right behind it. Grab the undead hunter charm, go through here again, and then there's our Lothric knight friend. So we want to kill him again, like how we did with all the other Lothric knight. Well, the other Lothric knight, we didn't fight more than one yet. I'm just thinking because of my other one through. So yeah, this is basically the same thing as we fought before, except this time he has a spear. I find the spear one's a little bit more annoying. I don't know what it is. I find more enemies with spears are more annoying than they are with swords. Him. Okay, he's dead. What are you? Okay, not dropping anything. Grab this little soul. There's gonna be a dude on the left, and he's gonna try and ambush you. Don't let him. He'll hurt you. Okay, grab that, and then there's a behind here broadsword. Not as good as the axe that we have, and then there's actually going to be a shield here that we're going to switch out for in a second. Actually want to run over here, and quickly do an attack. It's down. Open this. Silver Kite Eagle Shield. So you want to kill this guy before you go down there where we get our Estus shard. If you can see, it's right there. So actually, I'm going to stand up here and throw a firebomb at this, and that blew up the thing. So now that dog is dead, and I can actually get a free plunging attack on one of these guys, I think. So maybe not, actually. I'm just gonna go around. So that one dog's dead. So we can run down here. And then there's a dude with a halberd, which I'm just gonna pull over with a firebomb. And that would explode, so I guess that would be the best option. Now there's gonna be this dude. And we just wanna, there's like another one of those, there's just like giant hollow guys. They aren't terribly much more difficult than the other guys, but I still find them sometimes challenging. 'Cause sometimes they'll get you in like a corner thing. But they're pretty easy to stagger as well, so once you get them in like a stagger thing like that, then they're pretty much done. So this is your Estus shard, which is going to be really useful. And down here, actually, there's going to be a dog guarding the cell key, so I'm just going to kill him. And firebombs work really well against dogs. Like that one that I just killed up there, that was just because of the barrel next to it, which made it explode. But they'll actually make them go on their bellies and roll on the ground because they're on fire and they don't like fire, I guess. Well, I haven't really met anything that does like fire, but now we can just go to bonfire last rested at, and then we'll go there. So yeah, that's pretty good. And so soon we're going to be fighting the second boss in the game. He's not terribly difficult, just get under him. He has fairly easily moves to predict. I almost died actually on my last go through, so hopefully I don't die in this go through of it. So when you're hollowing, just make sure that you don't use a purging stone or a firekeeper soul when you're going through the way that I am. So once you go that way, then you can actually unequip both of those. And we're gonna, Okay, we're just gonna drop down here, go over here, and then there's gonna be a dude here which you can just hit off, like I said before. And then we're actually just gonna run by the abyss guy, not even let him go. I'm just gonna run by a lot of people actually, because I just find it easier. So we go out here, slide down the ladder, and then there's a winged knight down here that I'm gonna show you about. This guy, he's pretty annoying at this level, so I'm not gonna mess with him. But yeah, so that's the abyss guy up there that you heard roaring. And there's two ways to get to him. You could either drop down, but you'd lose a lot of health, so I wouldn't recommend it. Or you could do the way that I'm about to do, which you just have to kill a few enemies, and then I find you're better off doing that. So get the firebomb, and then slide down the ladders by holding circle or B in case you didn't know. And then once you're down there, kill this hollow guy because he takes priority over this guy, because you can easily kill him. And then here's where the wing knight is. So we're going to be playing a little bit of a ring around the rosy game with him, just so that we don't get caught up. So we want to grab this ember, and then we keep walking around. Here, I'm actually going to run and grab this as fast as I can. Okay, this is a rapier. Sword just attacks really fast. Another ember. And yeah, that's it for down right here. And so you can actually let him aggro you and just run through here because he won't follow you through here. And just let this guy shoot, run up, kill him. But then watch out because right behind you there'll be this guy, so don't just run past. And then right actually through those doors there is where we're going to be fighting the boss. So first we're going to get a shortcut, so just in case you're struggling with this boss, it helps you out a lot. So there's going to be one dude here, but actually right behind him there's going to be 4 other dudes, but they're all one shot, so they're not that difficult. It's actually kind of fun sometimes wrecking them all. So now we go up the elevator. I'm actually going to use an ember because they up your health while I'm here, and then I can get extra health so I have a better chance of beating the boss. Okay, open this door, and now you wanna, there's a axe dude there. Kill him. Okay, kill all them. And now we're gonna go up here, and then you'll remember the bonfire once I get to it. So you go up here, and then there's a dog. And there's gonna be an archer guy right behind me. He's gonna try and attack. Where'd that dog go? Oh, there he is. So there's that archer guy. He's gonna keep shooting at you. So the easiest way to kill him, just go up here. Here's the bonfire that you might remember. It's the first one. And then this, he went down a little bit. There's the archer guy. And then there's another one of those big guys. Before I rest at the bonfire, I'll just get through the rest of this left area. There's this big guy with a big axe, and it's a halberd actually, the proper term for it. But so he's gonna do that. Not terribly difficult like the other guy. Okay, he's down. And sometimes they'll drop their weapons, so just make sure to like stand by their corpse for a second just to make sure. And there's gonna be someone infused with the abyss up here, so you want to take priority over him over the archer because he's more annoying to deal with. So you want to kill him quickly. Kill this archer. Okay, grab this item. And that's a bow. I'm not going to be using it, strength build, but so these all prayer dudes, yeah, you can farm them, but they only give 30 souls kills, so I wouldn't recommend it because they don't give that much. And so once we get to this bonfire, I'm going to travel to the second, or no, I'm going to level up first actually, and then I'm going to go to the boss. So level up, you can just go to Firelink, and then I'm gonna level up, and then I'm gonna beat the boss, and then I'm gonna end the episode. This series is pretty fun for me. I find it kind of difficult sometimes because I don't know, it's just how, like, well, I guess this is the only current time that I've found it difficult, since this is the only time that I've had something. And the closer down the soul is, the more souls it will give you. So I'm gonna use all 6 of these. Use this guy. And now we're gonna level up. Let's see how many levels we get. Level up. Okay, let's see. We need some more. That, and then some strength. Yeah, this is good. Okay.
Farewell, Ashen One.
So wait. Yeah, I think we have enough Titanite and enough souls now to upgrade our weapon. So now we can do a little bit more damage with it.
What?
Reinforce, and then you go to your axe, and then up it. Now we need 4 Titanite to do it, and I only have 1, so. But now it does 150 when it did 125, so that's pretty good. Now we want to go to the second boss, which is Fort, I'm just gonna say. Okay, so we'll actually go to the first bonfire instead of the second. And then we'll go down the shortcut, and then we'll beat the boss, and then we'll end the episode. And this boss can hurt you quite a bit, so you might want to bring in a summon, but I personally don't want to because I find they always die or they just don't help, or like sometimes they do, don't get me wrong, but I just wouldn't. You don't have to anyways, it's not terribly difficult, so you just want to run down here, go over there, jump down here, roll off here, and then go in here, stand here, and then it'll take you down. Oh god, this guy's coming down with me. Oh, well, he fell all the way down there, so he's dead. So now that like 4-person army, I guess, is just gonna try and get you, but I'm just gonna run by them, honestly. And up there's hold on, there's an item. A large soul. Is that 4-person army still following? No. Archer dude again. Stand for. And now we're going to let these Lothric knights go by. There's 2 of them, one with a great shield, one with a sword and shield. And then we can run by these guys actually because they're just kind of in the way and they won't follow you into the arena. Here's a ton of summon signs. You can use them if you want. I'm not going to personally because it'll take too long to summon. And we're almost at time for the video. So I'm just gonna fight this guy. You can watch the cutscene on your own, but since I don't really have the time currently, I'm not going to. Okay, so here he is. He's kind of intimidating looking, but honestly he's not that bad. And if I do die here for some reason, I will continue the video until I beat him. Even if it's like an hour long, still. Okay, now he's going into his second phase, so he's gonna get a little bit more annoying, I said. So you just wanna roll perfectly. Okay, now he's gonna do this move. So this move you wanna get right behind him and then do as much attacks in as possible because he's gonna be doing a main front attack. He's almost down, so now he's gonna do a weird combo, I guess. Alright, so he's down. That wasn't as difficult as it was on the other one. And I didn't even have to use any Estus, but yeah, so that's going to be the end of the episode. See you guys in the next one.